Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all doing well. I mean, obviously look at me, not so well. No, I'm just kidding. So today's gonna be a little bit different of a video. We're gonna talk about wigs and hair loss, and I have a human hair wig I'm gonna try for you. And I just thought we'd kind of chat about that a little bit, and I'll tell you more about the wig because WIGSHE reached out to me and asked me to try one of their human hair wigs, which I don't have a whole lot of human hair wigs. Now, I am a daily wig wearer. As most of you know, most of my wigs are synthetic. I have maybe one other human hair wig, but there's definitely a lot of differences between human hair and synthetic hair wigs. Most human hair wigs, well, I should say all, you can do pretty much whatever you want to them. You can dye them, you can wash them, dry them, curl them, straighten them, all the things. They're pretty much just like, style them however you want, just like your natural hair. So I just thought we'd kind of start this video out. I just want to give you a little bit of information about me personally and my wig journey. Some of you may even be on my channel from way back. I used to do wig reviews or wig unboxings and try-ons. So about, I would say 5-6 years ago, I was wearing clip-in extensions or I would glue in extensions, and my hair just got to the point where I couldn't do that anymore. It got very thin, very fine, which I've always really had fine, thin hair, but it got really bad to the point where, as you can see, like on the sides here, I am very thin, like around this area, if you can see, like in here. I don't know if that is from using the clip-ins, which it could be. I also have an autoimmune disorder that makes my hair very fine. And then I hit menopause last year. So wow, lucky me, right? And then I noticed my hair definitely lost a lot of body volume. I was losing hair, like literally I wash my hair once a week, mainly because I don't really have that much hair left to wash. And also just because every time I wash my hair, I literally have like a handful of hair. So it's just like, don't even really want to wash it and don't really need to. I mean, unless I did something strenuous, which usually don't, I'm not gonna lie. I have a desk job all day and I wear wigs to work. I wear wigs at home. I don't wear a wig to bed. I'll usually pull my hair up, in a messy bun or something to wear to bed. But yeah, so my main reason for wearing wigs was, one, I just feel like I look better. I feel more confident about myself. Now, I will say that I feel like a lot of beginning wig wearers are very embarrassed to wear wigs or self-conscious to wear wigs, and I was like that. I spent a lot of time wondering, do people know I'm wearing a wig? What if they ask me? What if they say something about my hair? What do I say? And I've gotten to a point after about 6-7 years where I'm kind of like, yeah, it's a wig. I love it. It looks good. I don't know what to tell you. I bought my hair. Like, I really don't care what people think at this point. Most people, when they have a compliment or when they say something about my hair, it's a compliment. Oh, your hair looks great today. I usually just say thanks. I don't have to elaborate, but sometimes I do elaborate. A lot of the girls I work with, of course, know I wear wigs. My friends know I wear wigs. My family knows I wear wigs. If we're just out at dinner and someone's like, oh, I love your hair, I'll just say, oh, thank you. I just don't feel like I have to have that conversation. With that being said, I guess that's a good thing. That means that it doesn't look like a wig, which over that course of 6 years, I've kind of figured out what I can do to make wigs look more natural. And of course, there's all different price ranges and what I want to say, grades of wigs. Some wigs look like costume Halloween wigs. Some wigs are medical grade wigs. The human hair wigs are usually the best of the best wigs. Obviously, the one I'm going to show you today is 100% high quality premium human hair. There are human hair wigs that aren't as good. They're like a lower budget. That's fine too. It's all of what you can do in your budget. There are some really super expensive synthetic wigs, which I have. I've paid up to probably $400 or $500 for a synthetic wig. I paid up, the one wig I have, the one human hair wig, not this one that I'm going to show you, but it was like $1,700. So this wig from WIGSHE that we're going to talk about, and don't look at the box because my postal company decided to leave it out in the rain. So the WIGSHE boxes look like this. And I would call them a really, really good, almost budget-friendly type of wig. Now, my wig number is WIG010. It is 100% Remy hair, 20 inches long with lightly bleached knots. It's a luxury light ash blonde, and I will show you that in a minute. So if you guys have any questions about wigs, maybe I'll do a live sometime and we can go through how I try things on, how I put things on. I'm gonna actually show you how I put a wig on anyways. So I thought we'd just kind of get into it. And I have not done anything to this wig. Nothing at all. I haven't combed it. I haven't curled it. I haven't done anything to it. And the reason I wanted to show you straight from the box was because about 90% of any wig you buy, about 90, I would say maybe even 98% of all wigs you buy, you're going to have to do something to them. Whether it's plucking the part or cutting the lace, which we're gonna have to cut the lace on this one today. You might need a little bit of oomph somewhere. You might need to zhuzh it. You might need to like style it a certain way. And most wigs you're gonna have to do that too, especially the lower quality wigs. Now, we can get into that too. I want to do a lot of wig videos, but we just happen to have this WIGSHE wig here today, so I want to show you it. Now they sent it in this box, and it's got like a card in here, and they also send you a wig grip, which I will show you. So yeah, it's just a beautiful packaging and a beautiful presentation. They have like a little thank you card in here. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or www.wigshe.com. I will also have a coupon code I will leave in the description box, a link in the description box, so you can get 10% off any of their wigs with my code, which, you know, my code also, if you just want to use the coupon code, it's just Jen. I'll put that on the screen, or go down below and get my link. All right, so let's open this up. Super excited for this. It comes in this really nice silk bag, and this is what it looks like. Woo, look at that. It's beautiful. So here's what the cap looks like. So this is again, I told you, 100% high quality premium human hair. The coloring is beautiful. It's definitely a luxury light ash. It's silky soft, premium texture. It's got this invisible lace. So here's where the lace is on the front of the wig, and it's very hard to see because this is an invisible lace. I mean, look at the coloring of that against my skin. You can barely see it. So it's invisible lace. It's got very, very tiny knots, and the knots are what show up right here, as you can see in this area. Like, they're dang near invisible, to be quite honest with you. You can barely see them. There's the part. So you can see my fingers under the parting space there. This is a 20-inch wig, and they measure that from the parting down. So that's 20 inches from the part down. So there's just some long, subtle layering in here. It's debulked. It's ready to wear. Honestly, I could probably just throw it on and it'll probably look pretty good, but I did want to like put my comb through it. And then we're going to try it on. Let me get the tag off of here. Oh, well, let's look at the inside of the cap first so I can show you what the inside of the cap looks like. So this is the inside of the cap. You can't see the wefting or anything like that. It's very, very stretchy. There are clips on the inside of this wig on each ear. Now this lace front, it's a full lace cap. It's a glueless wig. It's designed to hug your head when you put it on, so you don't need to use any glue with it. It's an average size cap. There's a comb up here at the top. At the back where the nape is, there's another comb, and then you have a couple of like bra strap adjusters right here. Okay, so this is it feels really, really comfortable. So I'm just gonna cut this tag off right here, and here is the tag. Now, again, if you go to look this particular wig up on their website, look up WIG010. But look at the coloring on that. It's just beautiful. There's a lot of nice highlights and lowlights in there. Okay, so like I said, I haven't done anything to this wig at all. Maybe I won't even have to. You know, it just might look good enough that I won't. If we want to do something to it, I do have my curling iron here, and I do have a hot comb in case we need to like mess with the part a little bit. Brought some hairspray. But yeah, this is what she looks like. So I'm going to show you how I have fixed my hair to put on a wig. So we're going to go ahead and use the wig grip that they send. And I use wig grips every day. I don't use one like this, but it's pretty much the same process, I guess you could say. So the wig grips are made out of a velvet. They feel like velvet. Now this one has a parting space, so you can put this area under the parting space so that it's pretty much invisible. And then this is the lace front, and then it's got a Velcro back so that you can wrap it around your head like so and Velcro it to whatever size you need, which is awesome. So yeah, this is gonna go on my head, but first I want to show you how I affix my hair. So I actually buy these clips. They look like this. They probably have blonde hair all over them. But yeah, so here's what the clips look like that I use. They just push open. That's what they look like. They're like little comb clips. I buy these off Temu. I wear them every single day, and they hold actually quite a bit of hair if you need them to, but like I said, I don't really have a whole lot of hair. So this is the mess I'm working with right here. So what I do is I'll usually bring my hair to the bottom of my head like this because I want to create something for that wig to kind of hold on to in the back. So I pull it all to the back and kind of swoop it into like a little bun. And I'll show you this when I'm done with the clips. And I just put the clips around that bun area to hold the hair in place. I'll show you here in 1 second. The comb part goes up into the hair. All right, so that's on there. So let me show you what the back of my hair looks like. So I have a clip here, and a clip here. That's what it looks like in the back. Okay, so next we're gonna put on the wig grip. And the wig grip, now all of these, I don't really like the Velcro ones. There's some that have an elastic strap back here instead, but it's really nice. So this lace front part right here is going to go in the front. And I like to situate these right back behind my hairline. Okay? Or right near, or right, you could really put these ones with the lace right on your hairline. But I like to put it a little bit back behind my hairline. And I Velcro it right under that bottom clip down here at the nape of my neck, okay? You with me so far? Okay, so this is, we're looking a little crazy, but these wig grips, what happens is this velvet, if you feel this way, it's like, oh, it's so smooth. But when you do this and you feel back, it's like it catches. So that's what keeps your wig from like moving around. Okay, so the other thing we're gonna have to do is cut the lace on this. So you can see there's lace right here. Now I am gonna put this on, and I always stick my head down into this and then pull back. So that's what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna put my head in, pull it back. I'm gonna stick there's a clip that's on the nape that I stuck up under those clips. Okay, so here we see, this is going to need a little bit of work because one, it's very flat on top. I like to part my hair to the left a little bit, to the left. So that's one thing. I can't do like super flat hair. Like it's just not in my wheelhouse. So I'm going to clip the sides of this up because we're going to cut this lace. See the lace right here. So we are going to clip this hair back. All right. And I'll bring you in a little bit. So let's bring you in a little bit. And I know that's super close, right? But I like to cut my lace while it's on my head. And I have a mirror in front of me. And I probably shouldn't be doing this with my glasses on, but we're going to have to. So all you have to do is start here. You're going to start trimming it right around here. Now I'm actually wearing this back a little too far. So we're going to trim it right around. That's all you have to do. It's very, very simple. Some people use pinking shears. You don't have to. You just need to use very, very sharp scissors to do this. And you just keep cutting around. I kind of like to take the wig off to cut these ears off, but there, it's off. So the lace is off. I need to pull it forward a little bit. there we go. Now, this fits very well. I do have a little bit of lace right here that I need to cut off. So let me cut that off and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so this is what it looks like straight out of the box with nothing, just cut the lace off. It's not bad, like straight out of the box. You can see there's a nice parting here, and you can go all the way back with the parting. Now I like to have a little bit of oomph on top, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to part this in a couple sections, and I'm going to take my curling iron and just go the opposite direction with this, so that you want it to go like you want to put it the opposite direction, because that's what's going to hold it, I guess. You know what I mean? So when you bring it back down, it'll be like a little bit fluffier there. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we're going to keep doing that. Or you can take your hot comb and do the same thing. Let me put this piece down and just go in the opposite direction, because it's just kind of like almost teasing it that way. And I kind of like to do a little bit of teasing, just so that, because I like some volume. I'm an 80s girl, you know? I need a little bit of volume in my life. Not everybody likes volume, and that's fine. So I just kind of keep messing with this. But I do like straight wigs, so yeah, you just kind of want to make sure you're doing it in the reverse. I'm just really messing with the part is what I'm doing, because I like to have volume. So if you train the hair to go the opposite way, you're going to get a little bit of volume. At least a little bit anyway. So you can see there. And I honestly, I like to part my hair on the left. So this part I would change, honestly. And you can change a part by, first you got to find the part where you want it. So let's say I wanted it about right there. And I know this looks like, well, that's a lot of work. And I'm just going to take my hot comb and kind of force the hair that way and hold it. Maybe kind of hold it up like this. This is what I do with my synthetic wigs too. You can put heat on synthetic wigs. You got to be more careful, but you got to be a little more careful with them, but it'll work. So yeah, I'm just going to hold this comb right here. The roots are really nice in this. They're not too dark or any such thing like that. So that's kind of how I like to set apart. It could be better, because I need like more like a rat tail comb than this. But as you can see right there, there's a nice part going on right there. I kind of like a messy part, because, you know, when you see people, you very rarely see people who don't have a messy part, if you know what I'm saying. Like, very rarely do I ever go out in public and see somebody who doesn't have, you know, whose part is super defined. Rarely see that. But, so we're going to just curl like a couple pieces of this hair, since I have my curling iron out here. And I'm kind of show you how well this curls. Now this is a big barrel, so it's going to give me like huge loose curls, which I like. But I do like it over to the, you know, I like when the hair comes over to the left. I will probably cut some extra layers in right there as well. But yeah, look at that curl. Wow. I love a big loose curl. That's just how I am. Love a big loose curl. So we're just going to make a couple of curls in this so you can see what it's like. We're going to leave that cool, and then let's curl this side. And I like to curl bangs like kind of close to my face, but away from my face. This looks really pretty right here. I mean, it gives it a little bit of like body, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I like my curls, is just to have like a little bit of body going on, so that the hair doesn't seem like flat, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, the hair is just really gorgeous. So see how much better that looks already on me? We'll spray a little bit of these hairs up, give it a little bit of more oomph. Yeah, I mean, I could sit here all day and curl this for you guys. And I may put some pictures on my community feed at a later time with it completely curled. I just don't want to have like a huge long video, but yeah, I do like to have just a little bit of volume in my hair because my face is round and round faces need a little bit of volume in them, you know? You could also use like a texturizing spray. I like just this, like this loose kind of body wave type of wave, just like this. See how that looks right there? And we'll let it cool off. That's kind of how I like my waves. Like, I'm not like, I don't like super curly hair on me. Even though I actually have naturally curly hair. But I like to just put a little bit of wave into everything. But I do like the top of this now because before it was just too what do I want to say? Too flat. So, yeah. But here, you can see that it holds the curl very, very, very well. I mean, look at that. Look how pretty that is. Ooh! So I'll let that cool down. And yeah, I think it looks really pretty like this. I'm going to get it curled up and probably mess with the part a little bit more. There's some return hairs here. Return hair is just like some hairs that are usually at the top here. And you can just take a hot comb like this one. And if you hold it there, you can kind of shape. You can shape hair to go however, whatever way you want it to go. But I just like to kind of zhuzh up the top here. I would maybe even cut a couple of extra layers into this, but it's gorgeous either way. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So if you're interested in a WIGSHE product, they have other wigs on their website, other colors, other densities. This is a 120 density. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. They do have Afterpay available if you need to put it on Afterpay. So yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful. The color's amazing on this. I love it. I think it's great. It's definitely my color. There's the hairline, so you can see it's very, you can barely tell it's a wig. I mean, it's amazing. The lace is very invisible. It's a medium density. 120 is like a medium density. If you go any higher than 120, it gets to be a little thick and hot. They do have like I mean, for me personally anyways, I like to stick with the 120 density because my hair is generally kind of, you know, not so thick anyways. So I feel like I'm comfortable in the 120 density. So yeah, I think it's just beautiful. Now the cap is an average size cap. It does have some stretch to it. So my measurement on my circumference is 21.75, if that gives you an idea. That's pretty much an average size cap. So yeah, so the color, again, it's a luxury light ash blonde. The knots are just lightly bleached. This is a 20-inch length. It comes to about here on me. And yeah, just beautiful coloring. The roots are not dark, which I love. Yeah, I think it looks great. What do you guys think? All right, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Give it a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check the description box for any kind of info about the company or the links. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.